Luton Town have finally hit rock bottom. 24th in the Championship, 27 points, 51 goals conceded and 30 goals scored. Last year made a good account for themselves and unfortunately finishing third from bottom with a respectable 26 points, 85 goals conceded and 52 goals scored. We are playing at the weekend Saturday against a team who were the whipping boys last year, finished on 16 points, narrowly missing out on the all-time lowest points record to Derby. They'd conceded 104 goals. However, this year, they've reinvested, they've got a decent team, and they're currently sitting second in the Championship. 46 goals and 23 conceded. They sit on 67 points, 40 more points than Luton Town. And I'm going to go through everything today and what I think on the game tomorrow and how Luton are going to get on. If you did like today's video, make sure you smash that like button, hit the sub, and let us know in the comments in your thoughts. So Chris Wilder's Sheffield United, as we know, went up to there and lost 2-0 all over the place from Luton Town. Wasn't very happy coming away from that. We didn't really look like a football inside, and it's got worse since. Chris Wilder sets him up in a couple of formations I've seen over the last few weeks. A 4-2-3-1 is his normal go-to, and then a 4-4-2 as well, where they played Portsmouth. They've won 6 games in their last 7. Gusto Hammer, who we know from Coventry, is their top goal scorer with 7 goals in 29 games. He's also got an impressive 5 assists as well. Callum O'Hara has also got 5 assists at the top as well in 31 games. Pretty much played almost every game for them this year. Sheffield United's record against Luton Town, pretty impressive. 21 wins, 11 draws and 17 losses. And would you believe the last time that Luton beat Sheffield United at Kenilworth Road was in 31st of January 1996 when we were in Division 1 and beat them 1-0. So, I'm not really confident on Saturday. The footballing that Luton have been providing us over the last, would say season, but certainly over the last several weeks, right up to the, probably I would say Sheffield United away. Since then, it's not been amazing. We have scraped a few victories at home to Derby and stuff like that, but yeah, there's been some really worrying signs. I'm not looking confident for Saturday. The big one is, of course, obviously Wednesday against Plymouth, who have been picking up some form lately and have taken over from us from the bottom. And, of course, then against Watford as well. We really need to hope that Alfie is back fit because we miss him. Certainly against Sunderland, we looked a narrow team playing very deep as well. Morris was isolated on his own at the top, and all 3 behind that. I think we were either playing a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-2-3-1. It was really hard to tell sometimes having Clark and Fanny behind, but I think it was Lamine Fanny was sitting behind as the 1 and then the 4 in front of that, but it really couldn't tell because they were so deep and so narrow that all would happen is our defence would get the ball and just hoof it over the top. The distribution from the back was terrible, and we just got no confidence in going forward and defending as well. So yeah, I'm really sort of struggling. I want to see a change up. If anything, I know I hated it, but seeing a 5 at the back, having Naismith in that back as well, just to help, just really can't see where our next win is going to be at the moment. I don't want it to be a negative video or anything, but at the moment, there isn't too many positives to take out of the game. So I'm just going to get straight into my lineup. I want to see Kaminsky in goal, and then Anderson, McGuinness, and Cal Naismith in the back 3, and then on the left-hand side, Alfie. On the right-hand side, Walters. I don't know where Moses is. I don't know what is going on. He's being left out of the squad. Is he going to be left out of the squad for the 25 as well? If he is, are we getting someone else in to replace, or is he injured at the moment? There is just no signs of where he is at all. So I'd like to see what's happening with him, because if anything, we get him in instead of Walters while Walters is learning. But if not, Walters on that right-hand side, Nakamba and Fanny in the middle to tighten up with that back. Asgard just in front, and then Morris and Adebayo up top. We need that 2 striker at the moment, because at the moment Morris is isolated on his own at the top, and then when you bring Adebayo on his own at the top, isolated once again. So yeah, I want to see that. I know I've been really frustrated and get rid of the 5 at the back, but this 4-1-4-1 scenario, unless he starts playing them wider and higher up the field to protect Morris, this lone striker's not working. Or even go back to basics with a 4-4-2. But at the moment, yeah, that 4-1-4-1, the way they're currently trying to play is just all over the place. So, yeah, go back to basics from what we know. If we've been playing the 5 at the back all season, just tying up at home. Just go for, don't concede, if anything. If we can come away with a 0-0 draw, it's much better than, going for it, whatever, and then losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-0, whatever. We just want to stop conceding goals. 51 conceded is incredible. We really need to tighten up at the back. I really hope Alfie is back. I'm not going to try and waffle on anymore in the video. I will see you on Saturday for the vlog. So thank you so much for watching. If you do like today's video, smash that like button, hit the sub. Let me know in the comments your thoughts.